Good morning children. Today we'll start new lesson. Is matter around us pure? It's the second lesson of chemistry. So we will check that matter is pure or not. In first lesson we have seen that matter, what is matter? A object or anything that has mass and volume is known as matter. Okay, and in this lesson we will check that matter is pure or not. In previous lesson we have seen that matter is made up of particles or matter is made up of atoms. So there are two types of matter, either it is a pure or impure. First, pure matter, or you can say that pure substance. Second, impure, or you can say that mixture. First we will see pure substance or pure matter. Pure substance or pure matter is defined as pure substance or pure matter is defined as a pure substance. A pure substance is one which is made up of only one kind of substance. Pure substance is made up of one kind of atoms or one kind of particles. I am repeating again, pure substance is a substance that is made up of one kind of atoms or one kind of substance or one kinds of particles. Okay, so pure substance is a substance that is made up of one kind of particles, and examples of pure substance are elements and compounds. Elements and compounds are the examples of pure substance, and in the elements, hydrogen. Any elements you can write here. In previous year in the lesson of metal and non-metals we have seen some elements: hydrogen, oxygen, sodium. Any elements you can write. And in the compound, water, or you can write here H2O, carbon dioxide, that is the CO2. So these are the pure substance. But question is here, hydrogen and oxygen, there are two type of atom. How can we say that it is pure? We will see it, but first, pure substance is a substance that is made up of one kind of atoms or one kinds of particles. पहले इतना आपका क्लियर होना चाहिए. Pure substance is a substance that is made up of one kinds of atom. Okay. In the case of elements, if we are talking about hydrogen, so there is only atoms or particles of hydrogen is present, and in case of oxygen there is only atoms of oxygen or particles of oxygen is present. Now confusion in the compounds. How can we say that compound is pure substance? But it is made up of two different atoms, or you can say that two different elements. Yes. Why it is called pure substance? For example, carbon dioxide. There are two elements, carbon and oxygen, and that combined and form carbon dioxide. So there are two different elements. Means if there are two different elements, it means that there are two different particles or different atoms. So how can we say that it is compound? Okay, There are different reasons. First reason, carbon and oxygen combined together form a carbon dioxide, but carbon dioxide is totally different from carbon as well as oxygen. Means here is carbon and oxygen both is present, but when the reaction take place between carbon and oxygen, carbon dioxide is formed, and carbon dioxide is a new substance. It is a single substance. Yes, there is a two elements involved, but it forms a single substance, that is a carbon dioxide. Why we are saying that single substance? Because there is no relation between carbon dioxide and carbon, as well as there is no relation between oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. Means property of carbon dioxide is totally different from carbon as well as totally different from oxygen. Both combine together but form a single substance. And just take another example, salt plus water. So in a salt water, in a mixture of salt water, it is not a new substance. Here salt as well as water both are present, and in the case of carbon dioxide, when two combines form a new substance, and there is no relation between carbon dioxide and carbon, but here is a relation between salt water and salt. And one more important reason why it is called pure substance, we can separate salt as well as water by different physical method: heating, cooling, evaporation, condensation. Any different method you can use, and you can separate salt and water or sugar and water. But what about carbon dioxide? We cannot separate it by using any physical separation method. And what are physical separation method? In this lesson we will see that there are lots of physical separation method for mixture, but there is no physical separation method that can be separate compounds. Yes, we can separate carbon and oxygen, but by the reaction, by the chemical separation technique. Means physically we cannot separate it. If you cannot separate it, it means that it is a single substance. That's why compound is called pure substance. I'm repeating again, when compound is formed, yes, there is a two different elements, but when both elements combined chemically, compounds is formed. There is a difference between compound and mixture is given in your textbook. On the last page of second lesson you will see that. So compound is a pure substance because when two elements combined, it will form a single substance. But in the case of salt and water, both are present in that mixture, and you can separate it by using physical method. But in the case of carbon dioxide or any compound, physically you cannot separate it because it forms a single substance. And one more thing, when two elements combine together form a new new substance, that is called compound. But in the case of mixture, no new substance is formed, only that substance is present in mixture. Okay, so elements and compounds are pure substance. Now we will discuss about, and one more thing, if we are discussing about elements, previous year elements are classified into two categories. One is metal, another is non-metal. If the question related to metals and non-metal will be asked, so please see the 8th standard textbook. Because metals are, on the basis of physical properties, we can say that metals are lustrous, malleable, ductile, sonorous, and non-metals are non-sonorous, non-ductile, non-malleable. Okay, so now we will discuss about what? We will discuss about impure substance. Okay, impure substance means you can say that it is a mixture Impure substance is a mixture, and mixture are classified into two categories. One is homogeneous and another is heterogeneous. So there are two type of mixture, homogeneous as well as heterogeneous. And in the homogeneous, example is true solution, or you can say that solution. And heterogeneous, there are two type. What? Colloid and suspension. So true solution, colloid and suspension, these are the three different types of mixture. True solution is a homogeneous and colloid and suspension are heterogeneous. Now we will see that what is the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous and heterogeneous are the two different type of mixture. First, homogeneous. And how it is different from heterogeneous. Homogeneous is a mixture in which no separate boundaries. No separate boundaries means what? Suppose you have sugar and you have water. So जब हम मिक्स करेंगे सुगर और वाटर को, तो सपोज ये सॉल्यूशन हो गया सुगर एंड वाटर का. जस्ट टेल मी, विदाउट टेस्टिंग यू कैन not identify that it is a sugar solution or sugar and water solution, because it is an invisible solution in which there is not a separate boundaries. Separate boundaries means ये आपका सुगर है, ये आपका वाटर है, दोनों अलग अलग सेपरेट आपको नहीं दिखेगा, बिकॉज बोथ आर मिक्स टूगेदर यूनिफॉर्मली. यूनिफॉर्मली मीन्स at every place in a water there is a equal amount of sugar is present. Okay, understood beta? I'm repeating again, homogeneous mixture is a mixture in which no separate boundaries. Separate boundaries means if you are mixing two things but you cannot identify just visibly, means देख करके आप नहीं उसको बता सकते कि ये सुगर है ये वाटर है. It's mean that both are mixed uniformly. And when two substance mixed uniformly, that is called homogeneous mixture. Okay beta? Homogeneous mixture is a mixture which has uniform composition throughout the solution. Uniform composition means at every places sugar and water, the composition of sugar and water is same, and there is no separate boundaries. Separate boundaries means visibly or देख करके by the naked eyes we cannot say that it is a sugar solution or salt solution. When we will see the heterogeneous, your doubt will be clear. And for example, sugar and water. Okay, generally there will be a question like what is the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous, will be asked in exam. Separately it cannot be asked. Okay, so let's say heterogeneous. Let's say heterogeneous. Okay, just opposite of homogeneous means non-uniform composition. Non-uniform composition means what? Take sugar and salt. Just tell me, when you will mix sugar and salt, so throughout the composition, throughout the mixture, at every place sugar and salt will be same amount, will be present in same amount? No, At some places sugar is more, at some places salt will be more. That is the heterogeneous mixture in which no non-uniform composition. Uniform composition is a composition in which at every places equal amount of mixture or equal amount of substance are present in a mixture. But in a non-uniform composition there is a unequal amount of substance present at different places in the mixture. Okay, and second thing, there is a separate boundaries. Separate boundaries means what? अगर आपने शुगर एंड सॉल्ट मिक्सचर किया है तो आपको उस मिक्सचर में शुगर भी दिख जाएगा और सॉल्ट भी दिख जाएगा. शुगर एंड सैंड लिया है आपने, सैंड एंड वाटर लिया है आपने. सपोज सैंड एंड वाटर, सैंड प्लस वाटर. जस्ट टेल मी, आप देख करके बता पाओगे कि नहीं इसमें सैंड एंड वाटर है? यस, because there is a separation. Yes, sand is present in water, but separately we can see that there is a sand, there is a water in a mixture. So that is called heterogeneous mixture. On the basis of differentiation, how can we differentiate? So point by point. First point, in homogeneous mixture what we will say? It has uniform composition. In heterogeneous mixture what we will say? It has non-uniform composition. And second point, there is no separate boundaries in homogeneous, there is a separate boundaries in heterogeneous. An example of homogeneous is sugar in water, salt in water, and heterogeneous sand plus salt or ऑयल इन वाटर. हम ऑयल डालेंगे वाटर में तो भी सेपरेट रहेगा. जनरली ऑयल की डेंसिटी लेस होती है, सो वो आपका ऊपर फ्लोट करेगा, नीचे वाटर. देन देयर विल बी अ सेपरेट बाउंड्रीज. आई होप you understood the homogeneous and heterogeneous. In next video we will see true solution, suspension and colloid solution. Thank you beta.